capacity as the Member of Parliament for this area, but also because the Ministry of Economic Affairs and Investment manages the country's public sector investment program. The Public Sector Investment Program, the PSIP, is where all of the country's capital works are located, and the Ministry of Economic Affairs and Investment has a task of finding the funding for and managing that to make sure that it is executed according to the priorities of the government. And so this is a very important part of the Public Sector Investment Program. Another project that is momentarily going to be off the ground is a similar one at Spikestown by the salt farm. The Member of Parliament for that area, whenever there's heavy rainfall, sends me a picture. And what he means to say is that we really need to start the drainage works in that area to be able to address some of the flooding that they've progressively been experiencing. And that is the next project that we are about to embark on. But there's something very important I want to say about this project when it comes to the community. This is one of those projects that is, unlike the $40 million COVID relief program that we're starting, in that it's not going to be very heavy on new labor. What you'll find is that it's very equipment heavy, and so there are a lot of works that are not going to call for new labor. But one of the exciting things about the project is that once we've finished the major works phases and we start the landscaping and so on, we're bringing one of the building blocks projects. We're building what we call the Halls Road Commercial Village, a series of kiosks that are going to be along the embankment and that are going to give opportunities to entrepreneurs in this area. That, for me, apart from the drainage, apart from the berthing for small craft that is also going to be a part of the project, and that is going to be located on the Queen's Park side, that for me is the real added value for this project. Now, if you look across there, you'll see that people have already started their own commercial enterprises in various ways. We want to bring some order to it. We want people to get the message that they should continue what they're doing, but that we do it in an orderly way. And so we had a town hall meeting a few weeks ago. We continue to engage the communities. We want to make sure that people understand the opportunities. This is not unlike the renovations to Fairchild Street Market and the new vendors market. This is really about giving opportunities to entrepreneurs and realizing that when we talk about the private sector, we're not just talking about big business. Small enterprises and businesses that are a one-woman or a two-man businesses are the lifeblood of the Barbados' economy. And so this is just another part of what we're doing to make sure that we are able to improve people's opportunities and people's standard of living. So we get started with it this morning. What we're going to do this morning, I believe, is to be able to turn the soil to make sure that we have an official start to the project. You're going to be seeing lots of works here. What the communication team, Hay Communication, is going to be doing over the next few weeks and months is making sure that we send out notices to say whether there are traffic issues, whether there are traffic flow and pedestrian issues. We want to make sure that people are prepared to maneuver around the works because they're very important works for this community. Just to say that the value of the project in terms of the financing that we had to secure for this one is 11 million Barbados dollars, and that does not include the kind of in-kind support and the government counterpart side of things. That's the financing that we've gotten for it. Spikestown, where we begin, the value of that is 9 million Barbados dollars, and those works will commence soon.
Can you talk me about the pushing the area just
Well, all of that is part of the project. I think that later in the morning you'll probably be able to talk to the people who are going to be doing the actual hands-on work as well. But all of the bush that you see here, that's going to be no longer. So that's one of the issues that this project is seeking to address. It's really going to address drainage and flow. The other issue that we tend to have in this area has to do with environmental management. And what you see is that you tend to have debris floating from much higher up, coming down and really just floating up to sea. And one of the things that we wanted to bring to this project is to be able to work with communities, because no matter how much environmental management you put into a project, no matter how much catchment you try to do and how you try to stop it. Ideally, what you want is to not have the debris in the first place. Yeah, so we want to reinforce that, you know, we as Barbadians all have to protect our built and natural environment, but a part of the project as well is to make sure that we can add some value to control those issues of garbage and other kinds of debris that are floating down. But we really need the cooperation of all Barbadians to not introduce these things into the environment in the first place.